Morning students. Today we have to discuss combination of registers. And you know about registers, resistances. The unit of resistance is ohm, and from the ohms law also you know V equal to IR. Potential difference is directly proportional to the current flowing through the conductor. So that combination of resistors means that we are having the resistor, and we have to combine two or more resistors so to get the effective voltage potential difference, or you get the effective current flowing through each of the components or the resistors. So that combination of resistors are of two types. One is the series combination, another is the parallel combination. In series combination, what happens here? When two or more resistances are joined end to end so that the same current flows through each of the resistor, then the combination is called series grouping. That means in series grouping, if the resistors are connected in series, means end to end. The resistors will be connected end to end. That is end to end, end to end. And the important thing is that the same current will be flowing through each of the resistor. Whatever the current will be drawn from the battery, because battery is connected to the resistor here, and whatever the current is drawn from the battery, that same amount of current will be flowing through resistor R1, R2 and R3. If R1, R2, R3 are the three resistors are connected in series. And the important thing is that potential, what is the potential difference across the resistors? The potential difference across the resistor will be different. Potential difference will be different. So here let R1, R2, R3 and three resistors are connected in series. Okay. As and when it is connected across the battery, the amount of current which will be drawn equal to I. So let I is the amount of current drawn into the circuit, and the same amount of current will be flowing to R1, R2 and R3. But PD, the potential difference across each of the resistor will be different. Say that is V1, V2 and V3 are the potential difference across the resistors R1, R2 and R3. As the potential difference is a scalar quantity, so what will be the net potential difference, net PD across the combination? Whenever we talk about the net PD across the combination, we have to select the point, this point and that point. So across the combination, so net PD across the combination, you talk about the net PD across the combination, net potential difference across the combination, V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V2. And from Ohm's law, you know it. From Ohm's law, we know V equal to IR. Use this formula, V equal to IR. So what will be the net PD? The net PD will be equal to net current, the total current whichever is drawn, into net resistance, that is the capital R. Net, I am using the word net means that is the total resistance, that is the equivalent resistance, that is IR, that must be equal to, if I apply the V1 will be, what will be the current here? Current is I and resistance is R1. So current will be I, resistance is R1 for V1. For V2 we have to use the current is I and resistance is R2, plus for V3 the current will be I and resistance will be R3. So what happens here? If I is taken out from here, because I is taken out, so your remaining is the R1 plus R2 plus R3. And this I cancel, remaining R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So it is the equivalent resistance. So what is the equivalent resistance? The equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of the individual resistances connected in series. So in place of that one, suppose if it is 2 ohm, suppose 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 5 ohm. Three resistors are connected in series. What will be the equivalent resistance? So directly you can write equivalent resistance equal to 2 plus 3 plus 5, that is equal to 10 resistance, 10 ohm. So that the whole circuit will bring the effect of 10 ohm resistor. So here in this case, the whole circuit will be bringing the effect of capital R resistors. That is the combination of the series grouping. So in the same manner also we can do it for that parallel grouping. What is the parallel grouping? The resistors are said to be grouped in parallel. So what happens here? That is for another thing is we are using for the parallel grouping. The parallel combination. Parallel combination. Parallel combination. You just write for the parallel combination, the resistors are said to be grouped in parallel if one end of all the resistors will be connected to the one terminal of battery and other end of all the resistors will be connected to the another terminal of the battery. So in this case, what happens here? The different current flows through each of the resistors, but the potential difference PD across each of the resistor will be the same. Again, I am repeating it that for the parallel grouping. In parallel grouping, the one end of all the resistors will be connected to the one terminal of the battery and other ends of all the resistors will be connected to the other end of the battery. In this case, the different current flows through each of the resistor, but the same current, same PD across each of the resistor will be the same. Suppose you take it the three resistors. I am taking the three resistors. One is the R1, another R2, and R3. These three resistors are grouped in series, grouped in parallel. What happens here? This is one end, one end, one end. That one end will be connected to one point, and other end will be connected to another point, and this is connected to one terminal of the battery. Suppose it is positive terminal, and other end is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This is the parallel grouping, three resistors. So what happens here? The current will be drawn from here from the battery, that is the I current is drawn, total current is equal to I. If you take it, the total current is I. The different current flows to each of the resistors. So here R1 the I1 current, and R2 the I2 current, and R3 the I3 current. But PD across each of the resistor, if you talk about the PD across each of the resistor will be the V, and here the PD will be V, and here the PD also will be the V, and what will be the PD between the AB? So PD equal to potential difference PD between across the combination, that is equal to the potential difference across each of the resistors. Suppose if you talk about the different current flows through, so that R1 simply you are writing, let R1, R2 and R3 are three resistors connected in parallel. So I1, I2 current, I1, I2 and I3 are the currents flowing through respective resistors. I1 is flowing to R1, I2 is flowing to R2, and I3 is flowing to R3. So what will be the net current drawn? So total current of the net current drawn, because current is also scalar quantity, it will be added algebraically. The net current drawn, I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. And from Ohm's law, you know it V equal to IR. V equal to IR, you know it, Ohm's law. And I equal to V upon R. So in place of I, the net current equal to net potential difference, V upon net resistance. This is the net PD across the combination and net resistance across the combination, V upon R. That is equal to, in place of I1, you can write the V upon R1, because that is potential difference is same. PD across each of the resistor is equal to the PD across the combination plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. If you take V common here, you are finding 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. And this V cancel, remaining is the 1 upon R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. So what is the formula? What is the law of combination of in case of parallel grouping? The reciprocal of the equivalent resistance, 1 upon R is the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance, is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of the individual resistors. This is all about your formula for the parallel grouping. Suppose if the two resistors, if we talk about the two resistors R1 and R2 and R2, they are grouped in parallel. So what will be the formula? 1 upon R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. We are writing like that, R1 R2 and upper equal to R1 plus R2. So that will be the R equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So whenever you are finding the two resistors are to be grouped in parallel, you have to use directly this formula. Suppose 2 ohm and 3 ohm. So 2 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in parallel. So what will be the equivalent resistance? So directly you can write equivalent resistance equal to 2 into 3 upon 2 plus 3. That is equal to 6 by 5 ohm. So in this manner you have to calculate directly, or you can use this formula. But one thing is that whenever you are applying the data, in this case maximum students they keep it 1 upon R, the equivalent resistance equal to 1 upon R. They leave it in that manner so that they do not get the marks. So be careful for whenever the two resistors are grouped, you can use this formula directly. This is all about the series and parallel grouping. Thank you very much.